Hey, what's up, VCT here? And I gotta say this before I forget. Because I really want to talk about this whole Michael Vick thing. Should he be redeemed? Should he not be redeemed? And what was his mind for? What have you? Um, First things first, I think Michael Vick paid his debt to society, and you know, and I think it's really telling for a society that takes people whatever it goes into. That if you're going to jail and you get out there, you're still a criminal. Um, if you're going to say, I don't know, I'm reading some forums that he should be in a mental institution and really, go through a long-term. Even if he gets released, he'll still be labeled as crazy. Or if he's or anything else like that. Just to me, that when does your punishment end? That's what I'm trying to say. Is that when does the punishment end for him? I mean, he lost his fortune. He lost his respect in class. Everything he had is now gone. He has to earn every little inch of it back. So what do you want him to do? I mean, what else can he do? I mean, there's no real point up to this. And let me tell you, I'm a pet owner. I own a cat, which, hold on. See? He's not dead, he's asleep. Most cats do anyway. But, I'm a pet owner. And, it's, I don't want to say Michael Vick what he did was like right or wrong, but it was in his culture. When you're in a culture that not only even the cops, which he actually said, and if you watch the 60-minute interview he had, he said that cops themselves didn't do anything. They knew about it and they let it go. I'm not saying that's right or wrong. I'm not saying that's an excuse for them, but it does bring into the whole psyche of, like, you know what, if you're raised in an environment that does not see anything wrongdoing and the cops don't see anything wrongdoing, so who's gonna come in and say, well, wait, this is wrong? I mean, it's an entirely different culture. I think Real Sports covered this back, I think, in 2000 or something, 2002, when the whole bike, and they rediscovered this thing. Is that this is a huge underground stuff, and a lot of people who are, they make huge money about doing this stuff. It's a business to them. Cockfighting, for example. You can find cockfighting in some places. I guarantee you can find something like in DA or something like that. Or what about the bullfights in Spain? I mean, those things, when you see what happens to the bulls getting stabbed, that's horrible and deplorable. But you know what? Since it's been romanticized in literature and everything else, or the running of the bulls, for example, people still, Americans, Spanish, or what have you, go up there to run with the bulls. And all this other stuff. It's just like, if you cannot really. What I'm trying to say is that not everything is just black and white. And not every person who does the running of the bulls, or say does dog fighting or cockfighting, are not inherently evil, which most people think they say this. It's just completely black and white and everything else, because most people realize there's sometimes you can't put things in black and white. You have to put some things in perspective and say, hey, maybe there's other ways and other situations and other other signs of looking some things, shades of gray. And I think this is one of those moments and one of those things. And Michael Vick has paid his debt to society. He has done the things, and people say, oh, why you go back to the NFL? That's what he does. That's what he knows. I'm going back to the NFL. That's what he knows. If you knew, for example, if you're a game designer and you did something, well, what are you going to do? He's going back to, he's not going to go travel the world, pet puppies, own dogs, own cats, or what have you. This is what he does. Or maybe he treats this stuff as an awareness and says, okay, this is what happens, and this is what happens to you, this, that, and the other, and uses his pulpit of being an NFL player to say that this is wrong. And, well, Michael Vick, as the football player, will get a lot more voices than Michael Vick, say, the PETA spokesman, or Michael Vick Humane Society spokesman. Which, a lot of people, we need to really do something and hope. But, maybe this is a cynical part of me, but even after the whole Michael Vick thing, I feel like nothing's really going to change, Sure, it's going to be a huge rally cry, but Maybe because it's still it's embedded in culture. It's gonna take a long time to to really stamp it out. It's not gonna happen overnight because it's gonna take years. Yeah, I mean generations. It has to be generations. You have to keep going through generations stuff because you have to be generational. You have to put this through people's heads in generations and stuff like little kids and their kids and their kids and their kids soon, hopefully at these areas and things like that saying that dog fighting is wrong, we can look and say, it'll be hopefully very reduced, but very reduced and maybe even hopefully extinct. But it's not going to happen overnight. Hopefully it does, but I'm just cynic and I don't think it's going to happen like that. It's probably going to take something. It's going to be something not in my lifetime, but maybe my kids or in their lifetime, because I don't think dog fighting is going to go anytime soon. It's been bred into me cultures. It's bred in cultures. Not only just black people, but white people in rural areas in the South, or maybe in the Midwest as well. It's inborn in our cultures, in the culture and things like that. So it's going to take a long while to get this out of our system. But that's just me rambling. But I think Michael Vick deserves to does his diligence and he paid for his crime, and he should be go to the NFL and hopefully perform on a high level. That's my opinion. And that's all I have to say. It's Duke CT here. Peace and love. I will update my written blog. It will be probably today or tomorrow because I just got to start writing that again. I've been really neglecting it so far, so I'll probably write something up there, and the link will be down in the description as well. That's all I have to say. I'm gonna probably put a link about my Twitter page and stuff about me too, because I'm on Twitter. So if you want to follow me on Twitter, I'll just put the link up there as well, because I don't really Twitter anything. I just post things. I just connect it to YouTube and stuff like that. The only thing you're gonna hear about me on Twitter is just posting new videos. That's it. But anyway, that's just my opinion. This is Vick CT. Peace and love, and I'll see y'all when I see y'all.